My ex started the year by leaving town in January then, again in mid-March, and again at the end of March. She came home on April 1st and told me she wanted a divorce. She said she loved me but wasn't in love with me. She listed all my flaws and told me I hadn't been happy for a long time. All that garbage that cheaters seem to pull from the same book. At the time, I was devastated. I wanted to save my marriage, and I was manipulated into thinking I was the problem. I was in therapy just 10 days. Later, she said she needed space and left every weekend in April. May and June, I bought her lies about needing space to reflect. But of course she left because her lover only had their kids every other weekend. Then came July 2021. She told me she wanted to give our marriage another chance. In mid-July, she hid the fact that she was going to visit him while I was out of town for an ultramarathon. I ran. I hoped she would surprise me at the finish line. I returned home the next day in pain, and she wasn't there. My children took care of me. They went to the store, cooked dinner, brought ice packs from the freezer. She returned late that night and hid the fact that she spent the night at her lover's house. Then she also went to see him in early August. She lied to both me and our oldest son, convincing her lover to pick her up. She returned the next day and feigned normalcy. At that point, I was really suspicious, and I confronted her when she came home on September 12th. She confessed. The tip of the iceberg, I asked her what she wanted to do, which of us she wanted to be with, and she said with me, but she kept sending him short messages on Snapchat, telling me she needed time to break up with him. She convinced me she wanted to do it in person, and met him halfway. I thought I was going to break up with him, but she suggested they get a hotel room. He didn't want to, so she gave him oral sex while they were driving. I still don't believe they didn't have sex, but it hardly matters at this point. I remember the dates because every day was hell for me. Something died inside me every day. If you want to see the full story, it's on my YouTube channel as Linguini777.